As I progressed through my keymailer backlog, I thought it was time to finally explore SpaceBourne. SpaceBourne is listed as early access indie RPG and simulation, but it seems to kind of leave out the fact that it's also open world and arcade. It's listed as having over 100 solar systems, over 400 planets, and 37 landable space stations. SpaceBourne is designed so the player can have total freedom. You're supposed to be able to do things like mining asteroids, salvaging wrecks, bounty hunting, discovering black holes, etc., etc. It looks like it's supposed to have a very immersive, do what you want kind of gameplay to it, where you can kind of go rogue and be a pirate and sell slaves, or you can kind of play the hero, and I'm assuming maybe try to save the slaves. I'm not sure if that particular thing is in there. You can end slavery. I don't know if the slaves are supposed to be actual NPCs that you interact with, or if they're just supposed to be like an item in your inventory. Passive traits are a thing for things like piloting, trade, charisma, etc. The storyline is supposedly supposed to be randomly generated. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Maybe that's what they mean about having your freedom to choose things as they happen. It also says that a lot of the maps are randomly generated according to game initialization. You're supposed to be able to come across new territories in that sense, so it has replay value. I don't know if that means that you have to start a completely new game in order to load new maps and things to be randomly generated, or if certain maps are randomly gened every time you go to a certain location. There is a story, but I do not want to read it because I would like to be surprised, and I would also kind of like people to try and figure out what the story is from watching. But I will mention that the story is supposed to start in July of 2029, so it is supposed to be set about 9 years in the future. Nothing too extreme. I'm intrigued to see what that looks like, because technically 9 years from now is not that big of a difference. Clearly, here in the real world, 9 years from now, we're not going to have this great space adventure available to us, but it'd be intriguing to see what kind of technologies that the game devs thought we should have in 2029. I'm going to do a casual playthrough and just try to figure out how much I can explore and get done through a casual playthrough. I'm going to try not to look at other videos or read reviews. I kind of want to be surprised. I don't think it'll be too hard for me to avoid media around it, because it only had some 240 reviews on the Steam store, so it's still quite a small game. I don't know how big the community is around it. I will be releasing these videos in a story format kind of way on my channel. I'll probably do a couple of them where I try to highlight some of the more interesting things I've discovered, or I'll just do a regular Let's Play. I haven't really decided yet.